see something. I hate the long silences while I wait on the technology to let me know things are proceeding as they should. Welcome back, everyone. And if you can look at it and you've been to enough of my classes, you would totally get the don't forget the sparkles moment that I'm having right now. I was like, you're right. I should take my own advice. I thought it might be interesting visual aspect to these things. Just seeing how it goes. I'll say it again. Welcome back. Here we are. We've done it again. We've failed at not existing. What was the meme I just saw? The horrors persist, but so do I. Whatever helps get you into that right space. And if you haven't already, start relaxing. Unless you are someone who needs to retain full alertness, uh, you can let yourself relax as much as you want to. However, those whose attention should be elsewhere for safety purposes should take care of themselves first and foremost. Then we can help others, even other aspects of ourselves. The message from in between this week is titled Don't Let Them Take You. And that was something that just came through that phrase. Oh, here I am going out of order. Got to talk about the art. Uh, it is definitely an homage to, not an homage, it's just straight up copying in fan fashion. Um, the cover that I remember to the VHS version of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. So, with the iconic what decolletage, the high hair, the wild look, that goth vixen, shock jock, and the dog, who I believe his name is Gronk. Uh, yeah, I'm still feeling out myself from this spooky season influence. The next art is so far shaping up to be a little spooky too. I think I just like to get it out of my system this time of year. A good purge in not horror indulgence, but just there are things to be learned from the things we find spooky. So, a tip of the hat to Cassandra Peterson and the Elvira franchise. I will forever love you. The message of our message from in between this week like I had said earlier, is don't let them take you, and reminding that that's a whole sentence and message in and of itself. But I did happen to write a little more. Creativity was flowing through me, thankfully. Just adjusting the size. There we go. Thinking of uncomfortable occurrences as spiritual tests doesn't help if you detest tests. Feeling like both a hapless test taker and an absent minded administrator? Routines and chaos. Full to do list lost? How about the feeling of if only you had actually learned your lessons well, you wouldn't have triggered a prove yourself trap. Hmm? Let's let's let go of that for a moment. If you need to, find a safe space like another room or a place in your mind. Slow your breath down. Detach from the outcome. Then ask yourself, what do I really need in and at this exact moment? Asking for clarity is not cheating. Asking for time to yourself is not. Enjoy moments of calm where you find them. Make moments of calm when you can't find them. Not all naps fix being tired because not all tireds are the same. So don't fret if it takes a while longer to gather yourself. Tiredness creeps in by layers and leaves on the back of the breath. This week's 3 card draw is number 6, the Lovers, 2 of Pentacles, and number 2, the High Priestess, inviting us to consider lots of 2 energy, 2 lovers, 2 pentacles, 2 columns, 2 of Pence, second in name, third in order, 2 in the second position. Acknowledge the other parts of you, the parts that need balance, the dark and the light parts. This session of Psychic Sleep will be touching on themes of traps, tiredness, and mistresses of the dark. If you haven't conjured up the perfect state of relaxation just yet, that's perfectly okay. But maybe slowing your breath down for a moment has already started the dominoes falling into each other, taking us to that elevated state of sleepy body and wakeful mind. It's there where we can start diving into and playing with the hypnagogic imagery that comes up, whether you believe it is fed from the source of your subconscious or somewhere else. That's up to you. letting the breath become even smoother, even softer, deeper, smoother, more pleasurable. And it is okay to experience the pleasure of the breath, even if you may need to give yourself permission to do so. Give the sparkles a little shake. And imagine that you are a U shaped bag of rocks. And surrounding you in a sort of swarm of shining lights. And as you breathe, let the exhale tumble the stones out and away from you in whichever way they want to leave, in whatever direction. You're inhaling, opening up the bag in your mind, maybe even on both ends, and exhaling and letting those rocks tumble out like big, heavy blocks, stressors, factors that can just be moved out of the way gently on the back of the breath. And once you've cleared enough space, and you can continue to clear the rocks of all sizes out, you are replacing them, filling the space with these shiny little glittering, flittering diamonds that exist all around you in every direction. It's a much more ethical game of Jar of Fireflies. If you need more of a challenge, you can count your breaths backwards from 27 to naught, timing and synchronizing the breath so that you have 21 shining little sparkles, little fluttering diamonds. Recharging, refilling, allowing these imaginary flying diamonds to be a metaphor of gathering your own strength, pulling in the resources from around you, integrating it. Whatever other metaphors your mind may be using to communicate with the other aspects of yourself. Either way, I'm going to hush for a little bit as we count our, if you want to count our breaths backwards from 27 to naught. We're taking as many as we need to let the rocks tumble away and bring in and integrate these sparkling little symbols of life force and joy. Where are you? Where's your practice? Out with the boulders, in with the sparkles. And whether you finished your count or never started counting to begin with, inhale the last of these glowing flying diamonds, filling up the tank and having released all of those boulders, blockages, stresses. Tune into the sensations of feeling lighter, warmer. Observe these flying, glittering sparkles and notice the glow that they emit individually and the bigger glow collectively. And feel yourself glowing like a jar of fireflies. Imagine and tune into that sensation of glowing, of just feeling a pure essence of beauty, of warm and fuzzy, of whatever sensation appeals to you most. Feel yourself emanating that light and imagine raising your body, feeling that glow, that hum as you raise your body to this vibration. Allowing for feelings of inner synthesis as well as relaxed confusion. And tonight I'm feeling particularly cruelty free. So once you've matched the vibration, so it's like you are an energetic echo of the sensation of being a jar of fireflies glowing and spreading joy and light. And then feel your walls dissolve and let those flying, glowing diamonds back out into the world to carry this light to others, to yourself in the future, to whomever and wherever. You cast your own glow and watch as those sparkles rejoin the night sky. And for a moment, let go of all effort, everything down to simply being the watcher, being the witness inside. Said another way, watch your thoughts come and go. All you've got to do is watch them. Don't stop them. Don't judge them. Don't change them. Just like clouds in the sky, let them come, let them go on by. feeling like you are in the very center of all space and time. And letting that go, letting even that go for a moment of nothingness. And now touching in with whatever intent or resolve that you would like for the night or the week ahead. Might be your mantra, might be your sankalpa, might be a wish. Just lightly and lovingly tap into that branch, that reality of having an intent filled and fulfilling week. I place my awareness and energy here or on this, if that sounds like something you'd like to do. If you're listening to these sessions and you are wanting to continue on into the lands of slumber, go well, friends. Feel good, feel well, be happy. Uh, thank you for being here. Thank you for participating with us whenever and wherever you participate with this. For those of us that need to come back to a more wakeful state, find your breath. Feel it at your nostrils where the cooler breath comes in, and as the warmer breath goes out, you then fill up the body with the breath, with the life force, with the imagination, filling up the limbs, wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, rocking the neck, wiggling the face, and finding yourself back to a seated position. Hariom Datsat, my friends. This has been Psychic Sleep Yoga Nidra for the 17th of September, 2024. Again, thank you all for whenever and however you positively interact with this. And if you would like to help support the vibe, you could go to santosdavid.com, SANTOSHDAVID.com. That'll hook you up with some donate options. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope that the dominoes keep falling towards a fulfilling community experience, but open to let it be what it needs to be. Thank you for your time. Thank you for doing something good for yourself. And as always, feel good, feel well, be happy.